How's everyone this morning? Awesome. How many of you joined us last night for the dinner? Awesome. A good amount. What did you think? We're glad you had a good time. My name is Muyassar Taqiyedin, or Muyassar Taqiyedin. Thank you for joining us today. We have a really exciting program for you today. The focus today is going to be on what we did in Syria, what we learned in Syria, and how we can collaborate for success in Syria. Are we ready for today? No. Are we ready for today? All right. We couldn't have pulled off this effort that literally started 45 days ago without the help of so many incredible people and the support of incredible people like you as well. Two entities we'd really like to call out for helping us by being our backbone. The first is VIP Fund. Where is Rama and Bashar? Rama? They are our fiscal and program partner. VIP Fund runs incredible programs. We'll tell you a little bit more about them, but Rama, not only were you our fiscal partner, but you were here yesterday from 10 until 5:30, working straight, setting up. So we thank you, and we thank Bashar back there for everything that you've done to help us. Thank you. The other entity is not here, unfortunately. They are in Dubai, and that's why to add. We called up on Noor al-Khatib and asked for a simple favor. We need to tweak some of our social media posts, we told her. And not only did they tweak our social media posts, but they got us to over 8,000 followers in 2 weeks, and they did all of our marketing. So even though they're not here, they're in our hearts, and thank you, Y2Ad, for everything that you've done to help us out. So today, as we said, the focus is on what we learned. And in a few minutes, it's going to be my distinct honor to be hosting some of the wonderful speakers who came with us. And they're going to give you their observations about what happened. But before we do that, I'd like to call up the mastermind, the person who put this together, the person who called me on December 23rd and said, Muyassar, are you ready for a big challenge? Are you ready to go down to Syria and to coordinate an event? And I said yes, thinking it would be after Ramadan, not knowing it would be in less than 4 weeks. So let's bring up the mastermind himself, Basil.
Muyassar knows I hate this. She just told me, I know you hate it. So, good morning, everyone. A few things I wanted to mention. We have a packed day today, but there's a few things I want to highlight so we can jump into it. First, this wall is actually, we brought it back from Damascus. So what we did is, at the conference, we told them, imagine tech in Syria in 5 years. Now, I think some people thought maybe it was a graffiti wall, so there's some graffiti on it. But really, our hope to bring it back here is if Silicon Valley could also write something, a message here, we're going to take a photo of it, and we're going to share it across both Silicon Valley and Syria, not Damascus. So if you could do that. The other part I want to highlight, on both sides of these walls, here's Iyad waving. Now waving 2 arms. Do it again, please. Okay, great. Thank you. So these are kind of the pledge walls, not pledged just financially. So what we did is, tech in Syria needs a much better way of telling a story. They need a much better way of doing financial support, be it you're giving it to any of the organizations that you're going to meet today, like Jisur, like Karam. There's another 7 or 8 different organizations. So that's on the financial support. There's another one around hiring. So the whole idea is at any point, if you feel inspired, please get up and just write your name, a way to contact you, phone number or an email, and we're going to gather this digitally. It's funny because everybody asks me, is it going to be digital? Yes, it will be digital. So we got it. But please do that. And then there's one more around open ideas. If you have some ideas that you think we should be picking up, then please write those down as well. We're going to do that follow-up. So the call to action is actually on both sides of the wall. Get up at any point if you're inspired and just put your name down on any one of those or all of them. That would be great. Obviously, you can grab any one of us and give us feedback. The other thing that I want to do is I want to provide a moment, if you will, just not enough time, to a number of amazing organizations who are here. And I would just want to make sure to organize them. Now, the one thing that I'm really scratching my head is there are some brilliant, brilliant minds in this room. My problem is they're sitting together. So I'm trying to figure out a way to break them. I don't know, maybe Rania, you have a better strategy around that. But let's just figure out a way, like separate them. I met somebody, where's the guy from Netherlands? I just met. Abdul Majid flew in from Netherlands. There's somebody flew in from Switzerland. There's a whole table that for some reason I'm not able to break apart from Columbus. So please, can you be really intrusive and just like go sit at a table that you don't know anybody and just start talking to them, because that's really what, frankly, 80% of the value here is going to be that. So if you could do that, that would be great. I'm going to call out, we have some brilliant minds in AI, Nawar. We have FANG. How many people work at the FANG? Is it FANG and OpenAI? Is this still a big deal? Can you please stand up? So that's, is it FANG or MANG now? So it's Meta, Apple. Okay, oh yes. So these guys, can somebody explain? Yeah, somebody, it's Amazon, Meta, Google, Apple, Microsoft. Oh, welcome back, Microsoft. OpenAI. So we have some brilliant minds here. Please, talk to them because they are there. They're doing tons of work. They're not all in Silicon Valley, but definitely have their pulse, have their hand on the pulse. Last but not least, I want to call out a number of organizations that unfortunately we don't have the platform, but I want to make sure to recognize them. So if you're curious or you've heard their name, now they are here, so you can talk about it, talk to them about it. I'm gonna just go through really quickly, and if you don't mind, just when I call it out, if you can just stand up. SYLC, okay. SYSSR, if you don't, please stand up, just if you don't mind. You can ask them what they do during the break and the networking session. Mulhem team, coming from Canada. Anib Beledi. And I heard an argument that Al-Anib اللي من Daraya is the best in the world, and somebody else disagreed. I just... Second, third, and fourth time. I stepped away from that argument. SAP, which I am part of. So, Syrian Forum. Ayman also isn't, yeah, Syrian Forum, right? Yeah, stand up, Ayman. Dullani, which is part of Syrian Forum. And then last but not least, ACS, Firas. So I'm calling those out because these are amazing organizations. Please take a moment. Now you know who they are. Talk to them. Figure out a way to engage. This is really about engaging. And if you're waiting, I'm just going to call out. If you're waiting for sanctions to be removed, I'm sorry, my friend, you're in the wrong conference. So this is really about, we're going to do something. We're going to do it properly because we are all US citizens. We're going to do it legally. And there are ways to get things done. We just need to get them done. We need to engage. So anyway, these are the organizations. Please have a seat. And with that, I am going to turn it over to my esteemed colleague.